I think I'm going to expand. I was like right at, yeah, right here. If you like start flicking the, I don't like that already. Can I just buy drinks for her? Like, you think you'd be able to, like, go out of your way and buy, like, a... Oh. Do I wanna... Oh, shit, I'm poor. Wow, I'm poor. I need the arena to not suck. Ah! I need the arena to stop sucking so I can go back and, grind it for money and experience. Okay, Eden. That transition is rough. Yeah, one of my problems with the idea of talking to the Namco Bandai people is the only real advice or feedback I could give them, really, is just take another year to make the game. And I know that's not good advice to give. What? Ah, fancy seeing you here. Are you on a case? Ticket from the Eden preview. What a coincidence. I'm on the same case for a different client. Don't waste time chatting. Go and find my ticket. Be quiet. I'm working for free here, kid. You should show some gratitude. This kid hired me to get a preview ticket. He really wants one for his little sister. Huh? You know that sister's name is Mina? How'd you know that? I see. It looks like we have the same goal. So, she's trying to get a ticket by herself. Pretty smart. Then you don't need to bother with my case. Are you giving up? If you both find a ticket, we'll end up with an extra one. Huh. I can't let her manipulate me like this. She's so stubborn and she doesn't listen to a word I say, but she never gives up. I'll admit that much. She just gets on my nerves. But didn't you hire me because you want to make her happy? Once I take a case, I see it through to the end. I'll get you that ticket. You can use the extra one. Go with her and look after her. That's a big brother's job, right? I guess so. Then it's settled. I've only just taken this case. I was about to get to work. Have you got any ideas? I see, asking one of the dinosaurist hackers. That sounds promising. I'll go with you. We'll have a better chance of success. Let's see if we can't solve the brother's case and the sister's case at the same time. By beating up some hackers, as we usually do. Wait for us in the open space. Where we're going is no place for kids. Thanks! I just hope you can pull it off. Leave it to us. I also don't want you around to witness the fact that we just beat people up for things. It's almost embarrassing, but not really. I have no shame or professional ethics. Just one strong Digimon, and then a friend with more strong Digimon. It's a problem. I know I'm adding extra details here, and maybe I should, maybe I shouldn't, I don't know. Okay, no. My number one feedback to give to the developers of the Digimon game is, like, just scale it a little bit so you're generally fighting within, like, one age range of the Digimon you're using, because, like, Christ. Fighting Wanderbots just feels... I feel worse beating up these random baby Digimon that are just hanging out around here than I do beating up hackers for their, like, hard-earned goods or money or anything. Like, at least with Pokemon, like, generally, you're not fighting, like, Togepi out in the wild. But, like, for the entire first... We're on the 5th, 6th chapter for this game. For, like, the first quarter of this game, you are beating the tar out of, like, you are beating the tar out of children, effectively. And it's really weird. There's nothing else you tell them to make the game better. I don't know how presumptuous I can get with these things. Like, obviously, like, developers know their limits and their designs better than anybody. I'm fairly certain, the main issue with the Digimon games isn't so much that, the developers themselves are bad, but because they're probably operating under an incredibly tight budget. Oh, right. Can I accelerate while I'm here? The fact that they added acceleration itself is amazing. And I'm going the wrong way. Oh, well. What a Digimon game that was made for PS4. Have all the Digimon in it, good story and some new Digimon. I could actually live with it being cross-platform. like, visually this game doesn't bug me in the slightest. I actually think it looks quite nice. The only real complaint I have with, like, made for PS4 or not, is just the fact that you keep going through the exact same zones over and over and over again. And, like, for a 30-plus hour game, that's kind of unacceptable. Like, at max, players should spend about 3 hours max in each zone, tops. And backtracking is fine, especially if, you know, there's a good reason for it, or, you know, multiple plot threads. But, like, when you only have one tile set for your entire game, it starts to feel really stale really fast. Especially when you try and bloat it out with a bunch of side quests that use a slightly different tile set. Like, I'd almost prefer it if, instead of bloating it out a little bit, they just went back to the days of, like, Digimon Adventure 2 with a procedurally generated dungeon or something. Like, hell, I'd actually prefer it if they just procedurally generated the world than this. Because any amount of variation is better than no variation after a while. This dev hates baby Digimon. Maybe? I don't know. Baby's and Rookie. That's for certain. But I used to play the Dragon Warrior Monsters game, and they were actually really fun. I need someone that uses Zelda Classic. What, Zelda's, like, classic level design? Nope, that's Zaxxon. Where the hell are the dinosaurs? I guess I'll just keep wandering around. They gotta be somewhere around here. A Digimon game with a level design from, Zelda would be fantastic. Unlikely, though, but still. Ah, Ryuji, what are you doing here? What kind of greeting is that? Can't I drop in on an old friend? You only ever come to see me when you got some crazy request. Don't be like that. I'm the one who kept you from going to prison, remember? I'd say you owe me a favor or two. That's what you always say. So, what is it this time? I want your tickets for the Eden Upgrade preview. You must be kidding. They're impossible to find. Do you have any idea how long it took me to get them? There's no way I'd even sell them, let alone give them away. Not even to you. In that case, how about a wager? A wager? This is our new hacker. Do a battle with him. If he wins, you give us the tickets. If you win, I'll take as many cases you want for free. Blah! You serious? My own personal errand boy? I like the sound of that. What if you lose? Well, you'll never win with that negative attitude. But you'll also never lose. Or that, if you lose, you're out of hoodie. Ah! You're gonna regret this. I'm one of the best of the team. If you want to blame anyone, blame your leader over there. Ah! Oh. He's got one champion type. Are they all virus? They're all virus. I guess I'll go with this one. But yeah, some amount of procedural generation for any and all of the Digimon games that I've run into so far would actually be, like, really smart. Oh, this is Old Faithful again. Because I think the Digimon that you fight against should vary up and down. Like, okay, so currently we've got 3 Digimon, the 2 rookies, 1 champion. I've got, I think, 3 ultimates. Wait, what? I'm missing a party member. The hell's Party Bird? Wait, no. Oh, Cyberdramon is Party Bird. Oh, that threw me for a loop. That confused me. But you could totally scale up this encounter more so that you're up against, you know, potentially... Oh, right, that's the data type. Sorry, not Party Bird. What am I doing? I don't know what I'm doing. I'm confused, and I'm forgetting which Digimon are which because my naming conventions are stupid. Oh, well, she's down. Whatever, she was data type anyway. And so, like, this encounter actually isn't half bad, but leading up to this, I've just been fighting pure garbage. And they could just totally scale them up by, like, 1 or 2 evolution types, and it would be perfect. He's actually kind of tough. I might have to try here. That's a weird feeling. I might have to try here. I guess let's kill the little guys first. But yeah, switching up the monster types would be nice. Like, if every level of Kowloon would get harder with every level, or not level, with every chapter, that'd be really nice. Because at least you'd have, like, something to kind of look forward to. The thing that was always kind of nice about Pokemon was you'd go into a new zone and be like, hey, cool, there's new stuff to do here. Yeah, the old Digimon games were harder than this. Much. I remember getting my ass kicked 7 Ways to Tuesday in Digimon World 1. Like, I almost want to, like, go back and do a refresher course before I leave, and just do, like, an hour of every Digimon World game up until now. Maybe. 1, 2, and 3. I probably wouldn't touch 4, because 4 is 4. And, like, the problem is, I've tried hard mode on this game, and I don't like hard mode either, because it just makes everything feel kind of inflated. It doesn't make it like it doesn't really make it feel like I'm playing the right game. And the difficulty in the late game is actually ridiculous. Yeah, but it takes forever for you to ramp up to the point where the difficulty is ridiculous. Yeah, 4 was a nightmare. 4 was really cool for me because I grew up with Phantasy Star Online. I thought Phantasy Star Online was great shit. And I played the hell out of it when I was a kid. And so, like, any kind of cooperative action RPG was really cool. Digimon World Next Order was really good of the 2 JRPGs we got so far. Yes. I only have one complaint of Next Order, and it was a very small one. There needs to be a character voice slider. That isn't the plot voice slider. Let's see, can I change? Do I have anybody else? No, I don't. Let's see, what do we have? I guess I could probably do SP spray. Yeah, I guess I might as well do these. I got a bunch of the cheap capsules. Let's start burning those. But yeah, Next Order was really well done, though it ran into the exact same problem to some degree. It desperately needed, I want to do 30. Nah, the sprays are weirdly rare. Let's just give it all to Party Bird. It also had the like the problem where a lot of the like basic enemies that you run into got way too weak way too early. And I didn't really like that. And so like the bosses were like this weird uneven difficulty curve. And the bosses were this weird uneven difficulty curve, and the regular fights were like way too easy. Also kind of wish, I liked what they did with the plot of Next Order. Like, it was nice to play a Digimon game that had a plot about the digital world to some degree. But I missed the Digimon World 1 kind of feeling of freedom. Because if you knew what you were doing, you could totally just, like, sequence break the crap out of World 1 from what I can remember. Like, you could just, like, waltz up to Birdramon and fight him within the first, like, 2 hours of the game, if I remember right. Like, I just got a random not a Nanamon, definitely not a Nanamon. Metal Mamemon. I got a random Metal Mamemon as my first Digimon. Like, I started with, I think, Gabumon, Monochromon, and then, Metal Mamemon, and then just waltzed up and just started crushing as many bosses as I could with my, you know, relatively overpowered Digimon. And it felt really good, because it was this world that I could explore. And I think I kind of ran into that problem with Next World, that the world wasn't really open for me to explore. It was plot locked. You know, I could explore it, but what was the point of it? I'm just taking hits at this point. The boss Digimon have way more HP, and I do not do damage yet. I want to be able to grind. Oh well, there goes Old Faithful. All the EXP for Party Bird. Oh, good for Party Bird, I guess. No, I lost. Damn, you're strong. Now that I think about it, you're Ryuji's protege. I should have known you were something special. I can't believe I fell for that. We won fair and square. You know what to do. Fine, take him, you thief. What? Did you hire them to get a ticket? Yeah, I got 2 tickets, so I don't want to see any more tears from you. Okay, thanks, you're the best. I actually wanted to go to the preview with you all along. And thanks, you two. Now we can go to the preview. Yay! Let's go. I need to go home and decide what to wear. Hey, wait up. Calm down. Don't forget to mention the recolor issues if they ever make another Digimon World game. I actually won't. I don't mind the recolors in the Digimon World games because they were in 1 as well. Like that didn't bother me that much, actually. Case complete. Huh? What was my payment? Don't laugh, but it was a Digimon medal and a plastic model. You too. Those two are so alike. I know that payment was nowhere near enough for all our hard work, but it's good to do stuff like this sometimes. Oh, welcome back. Good work with the case. Thanks, I heard you helped. That girl was so happy to get a ticket. I just did it for the payment. She left a comment saying she'll bring Whooper later. I can't wait. By the way, I poured you some juice. Duh! What's with that face? Can't I reward you after a hard day's work? I'm getting Whooper thanks to you. Here, you have some too. Thanks, Erica. Oh. Boo? No, it's nothing. It's not often I see Erica pour a drink for someone. Drink up. Pure poison. Gulp, gulp, gulp. It's so sweet. It's nice, but so sweet. Too sweet. It's like the inside of my mouth has been coated with syrup. Is this even safe to drink? Ouch! I suddenly felt an excruciating pain in every single one of my teeth. Could it be so sweet that it instantly gave me cavities in all of my teeth? No. I was so proud of having not a single cavity. I don't want cavities. No! Hey, snap out of it. It looks like the sweetness made me pass out. How rude do you have to be to collapse after drinking juice that someone made for you? Boo! That's right, I made it. Don't look so surprised. I've been known to do thoughtful things from time to time. It was sweet, right? She has an unusually sweet tooth. Or more per se, she has no more remaining teeth. All gums. No cavities. Problem solved. Boo! The juice they sell is never sweet enough. That's why I always make my own, in the cafe's drink corner. I put a lot of glucose in it. Glucose is the only fuel the brain can use. I know it's very sweet, but it's good once you get used to it. How about another glass? Ah! You don't have to look that disgusted. It may be a little bit too sweet, but I always try to get the flavor balance just right. My brother always enjoys it. See, he finished the whole glass in one go. What? I wouldn't want to hurt your feelings. I'm your big brother after all. Ryuji. Seeing Erica smile, Ryuji looked so happy and so proud. But his knees were shaking like crazy. Seriously, like, the writing for this game is drastically improved. I like the characters and the mystery is a little bit more interesting for me. Why couldn't they just make a new plot for the game? Ah! Okay, do we have any new missions? Oh, right, we have to do that one. We get a Tobu Catmon medal. And we don't have anything else immediately to do. Now what? Let's see, I forget which Digimon it was, but there was a Digimon game that was multiplayer for PS4. You could get weapons for the Digimon to use. Yeah, that was Digimon World 4. I played that, I beat it in one sitting, and I got really confused. I didn't mind. Where do I go next? Do we talk to her? Nope. Like, I'm so used to Digimon games having Digivolutions, you know, multiple forms. and whatever. And, like, World 4 was just kind of like, well, you're done. And you're like, what? This is new. It looked cool. The idea of it was awesome. I really wanted to get into it, and then it just ended, and I was like, huh. I think there's, like, some bonus levels, and that's about it. Oh, that's interesting. She actually gave us 2 hints in, for the price of 1 earlier. I got really confused by that. But yeah, honestly, like, they have such good bases for these things. I think they just need to get longer. Couldn't you digivolve in World 4? Yes and no. You could digivolve in you could digivolve like twice, and then also to Omnimon. There was like a couple of digivolutions, and that was about it. It was very strange. For the most part, like, I don't think you could digivolve to Champion or Ultimate. There was just, like, randomly a couple of Megas that you could digivolve to, and it was weird. I know her. What's she staring at? The next issue of Nakano Walking is coming soon. Which restaurant takes the title of Ramen King? New restaurant profile. Unlimited dessert refills. Huh.
あなたはこんにちは。私ですか？調べ物をするために中野に来たんですが、いい資料が見つからなくて休憩していたところなんです。え？悩みがあるならフーディエが手伝う？なんでしょうか、フーディエって。なるほど。つまりあなたは便利屋さんなんですね。確かに一人で悩んでいても拉致が開かないようですし、あなたのチョイスなら信用できるかもしれません。それでは後ほど依頼をさせていただきますね。よろしくお願いします。
And back we go. I wonder if you ever tried Dusk and Dawn. I have not. Actually... So, I've never tried Dusk and Dawn. Partly because I always wanted to do it as a co-series. 2 people playing, like, Digimon at the same time or something like that. Or kind of in parallel, and, like, trading and whatnot. And so, actually, now that Shell has a channel, I wonder if I could actually get her to do it. Because I would really enjoy playing Dusk and Dawn, but I don't want to play both. And it would be fun to have, like, a 2 series going parallel. I don't know. I might bug her about it. What does she mean by a book about friendship? I'll meet with Yuko Kamashiro outside of Nakano Broadway first. Why couldn't you just oh, well, I guess we fast travel.
便利屋さん、依頼受けてくれたんですね。お願いしたいことというのは、友人について理解を深めるための本を探すことなんです。詳しくは話せないんですが、実はある人と友人のふりをしてやらなければいけない作戦があるんです。それは私にとってとても重要なことで、失敗するわけにはいきません。でもどういう風にすることが友人らしいことなのか、それがわからないんです。この本屋にあるHow to本は全て読みましたが、いまいちピンときませんし。本を読んで学ぶようなことじゃない。それなら やって勉強すればいいんですか？ともかく時間がないんです。資料探しをお願いします。解説された本よりもっと実践的に書かれているような参考資料が欲しいですね。例えば小説とか漫画とかそういうものがいいです。一冊あれば十分ですので探して持ってきてください。よろしくお願いします。私この本屋で待ってますから。
It's an unusual case, but she seems serious. I'll start looking. Ryuji, Chitose, and Erika must be in the cafe. I'll start by asking Ryuji if he can recommend any books.
ん？なんだ？どうした？は？依頼で友人の参考になる小説か漫画を探している？妙な依頼があったもんだな。まあいい。受けたんなら責任持って最後までやれ。要は友情がテーマにされている作品のものを持っていけばいいんだろ。参考にできそうな作品はたくさん知ってるが、映像で見ることが多いからな。本の心当たりは多くないが。うん。ちょっと待っとけ。家の本棚から探してきた。こんなのはどうだ
？There are two books. Which one should I borrow? Gangster Girls or Eternal Rivals? Eternal Rivals!
これか。中学生の時に散々読んだからだいぶくたびれちまってるが、いいか？早く依頼人のところに行ってこい。
あ、どうも。どうですか？いい本は見つかりましたか？これですか？早速読んでみますね。なるほど。こんな感じですか。では早速試してみます。これから控えている作戦はこの友人の振りが肝になるんです。違和感があっては困りますから、私の演技に問題があるかどうか判定してください。これで2勝98敗。さすがは私が見込んだライバルね。あなたがどれだけ前を行こうと私を認めるまではいくらでも食らいついていってやるわ。そう、たとえ世間にストーカーと言われたってね。どうでしたでしょうか？友人っぽかったでしょうか
Yeah. Sure. Why not? Let's make her... I mean, sadly, none of these decisions make any difference. It'd be hilarious if it changed her dialogue for the rest of the game, but oh well.
そうですか。でもこの本昔風の熱血スポコン漫画なんですね。着眼点は悪くない気がするんですが、相手に何とか認めてほしいと努力するのは立派ですが、ストーカーになってまでというのは少々危険な気がします。せっかく持ってきていただいたのにすみません。 これではまだ友人らしさが理解できないみたいです。別の本を探してきてもらえませんか？よろしくお願いします。
Ryuji's book doesn't seem quite right. Chitose has a lot of friends. I'm sure he'll have something useful. No, he won't. He'll have a rack full of mistakes. I thought he was in the cafe. Chitose, he went to hand out flyers. I think he's near the cafe somewhere. Looks like Chitose's out. I'll go look for him.